Hello everyone, my name is CMA. Welcome back to CMA modules. In this video lecture, we will be taking value chain analysis from module 1, subject cost and management accounting. In this video lecture, we will be starting from value chain analysis. In my previous video lecture related to module 1, I have completed the above topics. Let us begin with value chain analysis is a process where a firm identifies its primary and support activities. So what is value chain analysis? Value chain analysis is a process where we identify that these are my primary activities and these are my supporting or secondary activities that will add value to the final product, and then analyze these activities to reduce cost or increase differentiation. Value chain analysis relies on the basic economic principles of advantage. Companies are best served by operating in sectors where they have a relative productive advantage compared to their competitors. Simultaneously, companies should ask themselves where they can deliver the best value to their customers. So, value chain analysis is nothing but which all are my activities which will add value to my product, which will add value to my customers. It will help me to serve better to my customers. I need to identify those activities. I need to analyze my value chain. Conducting a value chain analysis prompts a firm to consider how each step adds or subtracts value from its final product. So, which step needs to be added, which step needs to be subtracted, all these points will be covered under value chain analysis. This in turn can help it to realize some form of competitive advantage, such as cost reduction, by making each activity in the value chain more efficient and therefore less expensive. Product differentiation by investing more time and resources into activities like research and development, design or marketing that can help the product stand out. So this is what this is related to conducting value chain analysis. Value chain analysis prompts a firm to consider how each step should be taken, which steps should be added, which steps should be subtracted so that we can add more value to our product or services to serve customers better. So this can be anything. It can be related to cost reduction. It can be related to making my product efficient. It can be related to product differentiation. It can be anything. Typically, increasing the performance of one of the four secondary activities can benefit at least one of the primary activities. 5 steps to developing a value chain analysis. So we have 5 steps. Now here, if you don't get time to study each and everything, you can just go through the head points and read the content. If you have good amount of time to study, read the content and the head points to answer. What I'm trying to tell you is use module words also while writing theory paper. Okay, theory answers, module words. Show to your examiner that yes, you have studied, you have referred module, and then you are appearing for the papers. Identify each activity that plays a part in creating your company's finished product. For example, it is not enough to write down that you have a product design team. You need to dig deeper and ask how many designers are on that team. How much time does each activity on that team requires? What raw materials are there they are using it? Once you have identified each primary activity in detail, now you go for your supporting activities. Identify each supporting activities. Who all are my customers? What I need to do to, serve them better. This step will take a considerable amount of time and, if possible, shouldn't be a one-person task. Instead, encourage cross collaboration internally so each department can outline its logistics, operational cost, and services. Then we have calculate the cost of each activity. Remember to calculate cost drivers such as rent, utilities, and staff. So I need to calculate cost of each activity. Suppose let us prepare potato chips. So I'm just purchasing raw material. That cost I need to record. I'm peeling off the skin of potatoes. I need to record. I need to find out costing. How much amount I have paid to my laborers for doing that activity. So remember to calculate cost drivers such as rent, utilities, and stuff. Each and every activity needs to be recorded. By having an accurate picture of every single cost, it's easier to see how much revenue you are actually generating. Once each activity has been mapped out, you can delineate which parts of your value chain are costing your business the most money. According to Financial Times, a value chain analysis on a $2.50 cup of coffee revealed that only one penny or one penny pence goes to the actual coffee grower. The rest of a dollar 2.49 is made up of additional supplies like milk, stirrers, transport, rent, staff, and taxes. So here also they have taken an example. Using value chain analysis example, we learn that the most critical component is one of the least expensive parts of the cost breakdown. If they want to reduce cost, they can attempt to negotiate their contract. Failing that, they can relocate up to less expensive location, while that may draw less foot traffic. The low cost option could potentially boost their profit margin. If they want to reduce staff cost, they could evaluate how many people are scheduled per shift and perhaps cut staff hours during less busy time. So they need to analyze which activity is taking up more cost, where we can reduce down our cost, how to reduce down our cost. Is there any alternative, low cost alternative available? They need to work, they need to analyze. Take a pause, a quick read till here, then we'll take step 3 and 4. Step 3, look at what your customers perceive as value. Know that customers tie value directly to a product's price tag. Customers directly tie, we get customers directly, they are directly related to price tag, product's price tag. In other words, perception greatly impacts product margin. Research shows that although branded and non-branded painkillers have the exact same health outcome, the former is better perceived by consumers. So branded products are better perceived by consumers because customers believe it more valuable to their health. They are willing to pay more for the brand name. To determine what your end customers perceive as valuable, you need to dig into their psychology. Collecting quantitative and qualitative data can help you identify statistical patterns in your customers' buying behavior. Collecting quantitative and qualitative data can help you identify statistical patterns in your customers' buying behavior. Identifying these qualities will also help your sales representatives down the line with prospectives and qualifying ideal customers. So look at what your customers perceive as value. Okay, how your customers look at the product, what they want from you for the product. Qualitative data, quantitative data you need to collect. You need to identify statistical pattern related to your customers. As Rory Sutherland's TED Talk highlights, the same product can mean very different things to different people. He explains that when it comes to selling a product, there's no such thing as an objective value. Rather, the value that people place on products comes from factors such as societal influence and groupthink. People often make decisions based on actions that their friends, family, and close social groups take. For example, if people in your social circles start to buy noise cancelling headphones to wear at work, you may begin to think of them as valuable. So we many times we get influence societally, we get influence, and out of that also we purchase many things. A quick read, then we'll go for step 4. Look at your competitors value chain. The best way to determine value is through market analysis. Although it's unlikely you will have access to your competitors' infrastructure and operational breakdowns, you can use benchmarks as a starting point. This process is called competitive benchmarking. You can choose to use competitive benchmarking in one of the three main ways: process benchmarking, strategic benchmarking, performance benchmarking. So look at your competitors' value chain. You need to look at your competitors' value chain. So you have process benchmarking, you have strategic benchmarking, you have performance benchmarking. So what is benchmarking? Benchmarking is I'll set, suppose my friend, okay, she is also teaching, she is also into she's also CMA. She's trying to um, approach students, solve their doubts. She's doing very well in her job. I saw that and I made her as benchmark in terms of process, in terms of strategy, in terms of performance. So what I'm doing is I'm comparing my process structure and trying to meet her. Okay, so comparing your process structure and operations against how your competitors carry out their task. Same with strategy and performance. Comparing your high level business strategy to your competitors to determine what emulates success. So what I need to do is I need to compare high level business strategy to your competitors to determine what emulates success, which will help me to succeed. Comparing outcomes such as revenue, organic traffic, social media, performance reviews and ratings, and so on. First, you need to determine your competitive benchmarking goals. Then you can conduct research, make a comparison, and determine value. As Smart Insights, Dave Chaffee explains, you need a baseline to review the marketing effectiveness of competitors. For example, the sales and marketing value chain of online companies can be expensive. By breaking down the rough cost of your competitors' online sale and marketing efforts, you can calculate whether your spending is too high or too low. A quick read. So we have process benchmarking, strategic benchmarking, and performance benchmarking. We identify and we compare and we the process, performance, and strategies of our competitors, and we try to determine what they have done to succeed, and accordingly we also start working on it. They have taken one more example. Then we have step 5, decide on a competitive advantage. So first you need to identify. We had step 1, wherein you were required to identify the value chain activities. Then you were supposed to calculate cost of your activities. Third, look at what your customers want in terms of value. Fourth is look at your competitors' value chain. And fifth one is decide on competitive advantage. At this stage, you will have a clear understanding of your internal cost, what changes you can make, and how they stack up to your competitors. If you choose cost advantage, you need to find a way to optimize and cut the cost of primary and support activities in your value chain. You might choose to outsource talent, replace certain human activities with automation, or look for cheaper delivery services or distribution channels. So you have decide on a competitive advantage. So you need to take a decision that this is my internal cost. How do I make a change to it? What all information I need? What all steps I can take to change my uh, internal cost? If you choose cost advantage, you need to find a way to optimize and cut the cost of primary and support activities in your value chain. You might choose to outsource talent, replace certain human activities with automation, or look for cheaper delivery services or distribution channels. As more and more people start working remotely, you may even get rid of office space. Any cost cuts you make in the chain can lower the cost of your final product. The more you can push your product prices down, the larger your cost advantage will be compared to competitors. So decide on competitive advantage. If you choose competitive differentiation, you must capitalize on increasing the value perception of those products that your customers and end users are most willing to pay for. So we have decide on competitive advantage. How, uh, you need to work on internal cost, you need to work on your competitors, your customers, you need to take a cost advantage, you need to optimize your usage of your resources. So all these things will help you for adding value to your customers. A quick read. They have taken one example of Apple. That example is easy. One read would be fine. Then we have Apple's primary activities. So based on this example, they have uh, tried to explain primary activities and secondary activities. So you have a chance of getting such type of questions in your paper, where they'll be giving you one example of any company or any product, and based on that you are required to frame your points for primary and secondary activities. Okay, so same we have example of Pizza Hut. Okay, so two examples they have taken. I'll go for value innovation. I'll take a pause, give a quick read, then we'll go for value innovation. Value innovation is a process in which a company introduces new technologies or upgrades that are designed to achieve both product differentiation and low cost. So, what is value innovation? Value innovation is nothing but it's a process in which a company introduces new technologies. Company will introduce new technologies and will try to upgrade itself with the help of information, with the help of designs, with the help of cost. Okay, in every form, company will try to upgrade. The changes implemented through value innovation create new or improved elements for the product or services, but also results in cost savings by eliminating or reducing unnecessary aspect during the product life cycle. Value innovation places equal emphasis on value as also innovation. Value innovation thus can improve on existing services and lowers the cost of that service for both the company and their customers. So this is what this is related to value innovation. Value innovation is nothing but a process in which a company introduces new technology, gives new information, upgrades new designs, so that are designed to achieve both product differentiation and low cost. So value innovation is a company will introduce new technologies, will upgrade, will form its design in such a way that there will be differentiation, product differentiation, and low cost. First point, the changes implemented through value innovation creates new or improved elements for the product or services, but also results in cost savings by eliminating or reducing unnecessary aspect during the product life cycle. Value innovation places equal emphasis on value as also innovation. Value innovation thus can improve on existing services and lowers the cost of that services for both company and their customers. So that is what related to value innovation. Value innovation is must, and many times companies do adopt value innovation. They try to upgrade their machine by changing engine or by changing any motor or by repairing any part of the machine. They even try to enhance their knowledge. They ask they go for advanced trainings for their employees. They try to change the product design. They try to change the color of the product. Nothing but value innovation. A quick read, then we'll take red ocean versus blue ocean strategy. Red ocean versus blue ocean strategy. Red oceans are all the industries in existence today. The known market space where industry boundaries are defined and companies try to outperform their rivals to grab a greater share of existing market. Cutthroat competition turns the ocean bloody red, hence the term red ocean. So we have a red ocean. Red ocean is nothing, there is very good competition. And this competition is nothing but trying to, outperform my rivals. I'll try to pull down my rivals. So that's red ocean. Blue ocean denotes all the industries not in existence today. The unknown market space, unexplored and untainted by competition. Like the blue ocean, it is vast, deep, and powerful in terms of opportunity and profitable growth. The creation of blue ocean enables driving cost down while simultaneously pushing value up. So that's a red ocean versus blue ocean. Then we have fundamental differences between red ocean strategy and blue ocean strategy. So what is fundamental difference? In order to sustain themselves in the marketplace, red ocean strategies focus on building advantages over the competition, usually by assessing what competitors do and striving to do it better. You're grabbing a bigger share a finite market seen as a zero sum game in which one company's gain is survived. So again, we have the red ocean and blue ocean strategy. They have given here in difference form. So if want to go for this difference form, then also fine. And if want to go for tabular form of red ocean and blue ocean, then that is also fine. Red ocean is there is good amount of competition, very good competition where we are literally trying to pull down my competitors. Blue ocean is companies are not in existence, and for that I'm trying to create the market space. Okay, and they have taken examples of blue ocean strategies. Examples are very easy. Just one read will help you to understand. I hope you are comfortable with the lecture. In our next video lecture, we'll start with 1.2. Thank you.